Okay, I'm going to turn on my light that symbolizes Chris Ringy. I haven't turned it on since I turned it off yesterday. And I gotta say, uh, I'm a brave guy, but I get scared like anybody, and let's see what the hell happens. Today's May 4th, the last minutes of May 4th. It's almost midnight. And I'm not feeling, terrified like I did in that house in Merkirk, where Uncle Fred was murdered, and Chris was accused of murdering him. But I don't believe Chris murdered him. I never did. I say Chris is incapable of doing that kind of thing. The kind of person he was. Okay, so here we go. This light was flickering the other day. I was saying, was that because there was a spirit trying to communicate? Anyway, I tried to turn the light off, and I couldn't do that. I wouldn't turn it off. Now, let me take the light out of there and see if it's a bad light that was going out. I'll take it to another light and plug it in and see if it has a problem. Okay, that's what most people are wondering. Is this a light that went dead? I'm wondering too, because it doesn't matter to me one way or the other. I just want the truth. Okay, so I'm walking out of the attic. It's dark, and let me go find a light I can plug this into. There'll be one back here. Let's see, I'm going to go in here, turn this light on. Okay, here's a couple of lights that work in here. How many, what wattage is this thing? I don't even know. It doesn't say. Doesn't say how strong this is, but anyway, here's a light that works as I would imagine. Let's turn this on. It's got a tiny little bulb in it. Let's go to a light that looks more normal here. Let's go to this light here. Okay, this looks like it's got the same kind of bulb in it that, well, let's see if it works. Yes, it does. So let's take this out. This was big. They were going to show me at the halfway mental prison house. Do you know how to put a light bulb in a light, they're telling me? Gee, I don't know. Let me see. Would you show me? Oh, God. Look, this is the way you put a light in. Okay, here's the light that was in there. This one doesn't say what strength it is, but it looks like some kind of a energy-saving bulb. Okay, let's go to our spooky bulb over here. The spook bulb. Is it? A lot of times when a bulb is going bad, it turns dark in color. Now, let's see what happens. We're going to screw this in. Oh, gee, I know how to do this. Let me not drop this bulb and break it like in the Cinderella story in Disney, right? That guy is bringing the glass slipper to try on the Cinderella, and he drops it because the stepmother trips him and he breaks it. But Cinderella says, oh, that's all right. I have the other one. Okay, let's see what happens. It may not turn on at all. We're going to turn on the switch and, well, whatever it is, it's dim. So I guess the light it's gone out. It's lost its juice. I tell you what, though, I have never seen a light do this kind of thing. It's kind of like simmering like this, like it's been injured. I've never seen a light bulb do this. Look at this. I'm leaving it on. It's going to fade out, apparently. Watch. No, it's on. Good God. Okay, there it goes. Now, that's the way the light's supposed to be at that strength. All right, there it is. It's on. We'll turn the overhead light off. Okay, we're not in the spooky attic. Now, that light is behaving normally now. There it is. So that light was not going out. That's what we've established. There's nothing wrong with that bulb. So let's take the light bulb that we took out of there and put that in the Chris Ringy lamp. Now I must say, I have dropped that lamp and broken it like 3 or 4 times because I guess the lamp is so small and the cord's so short. I got that at like Value Village. And I got it because it reminded me of Chris. I think Chris had a light like this in his bedroom next to his bed at Aunt Rosemary's house. I kind of remember that he did. So I bought this light kind of in thinking of him. And let me show what I'm talking about here. Get my my CI interrogation light here on this thing. I have dropped this thing, not recently, but I taped it back together, okay? Because it's a glass like vase lamp, and I dropped it 3 or 4 times, different times, and the base broke, and I taped it back together. I've taped it back together several times with different color tapes. But this glass part of the light has nothing to do with the electrical part, okay? The electrical part is the wire here that runs into the base and runs up through this metal tube here. So it's not even affected by this glass, okay? And there's nothing complicated about this. The wire comes up into this here. I could pull this part off and show, but the wire comes up and splits apart, and then you connect the wire on either side of this thing, and it's this real simple connection. It's not likely to have problems unless something comes loose. So, let's see if there's... I didn't drop it yesterday, nor recently have I dropped it, okay? And it was working fine. So, suddenly it starts to blink yesterday. Okay, it starts blinking bizarrely the other day. Well, let's see if there's something wrong with the light. Let me make sure it's tight here. Set this aside for a second. Okay, all right, it's tight. It's tight there. Now let's turn it on. There it is. It's totally normal. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that lamp. Nothing. Let's turn it off, because last night it wouldn't turn off. Now, it was a little bit delayed there, wasn't there? For a second. It's functioning just fine. There is nothing wrong with the light. Okay, I think we established that. So, there's nothing wrong with that light bulb, folks. And you saw it on film flickering yesterday. Now, why was that? I don't know, but we haven't turned it on yet. Let's take this light bulb back to where it came from. And then we're going to put the scary light back. The truth is, if Chris Ringy is trying to communicate with us, let's face it, it doesn't matter what light is in there. So we know this particular bulb has nothing wrong with it, okay? So let's keep this bulb in there and not put the other one that might have something wrong with it, even though it's working fine. We see there's nothing wrong with this one, so if this one flickers bizarrely, then we've got something. If it doesn't, then something else was happening than what we thought, okay? We'll put this back in. There it is, and we'll turn it on. Okay, now let's get the little, what are these called? Shade. This went to another light. I was shooting arrows, bow and arrow down in the basement, and the light this was on, I hit the damn fixture here with one of my arrows, so I saved the nice little shade, but the light was destroyed by the arrow. Now, there it is. Working just fine. God, I gotta say, man, I did like the spooky rides at the amusement parks, and I would go on them, but that's make believe, and this isn't. So this is a little spooky. When I was saying the hairs are on end the other day, I meant it. So okay, so now let's. Oh my God, that light is acting weird now in here. So there's probably something wrong with the light, right? Well, let's leave it here because, even what we want to test is Chris going to try to communicate with us? It doesn't matter what light, okay? He's in the other world. He's a spirit, okay? So, they can make lights flicker according to Sylvia Brown. They can do that. And if they want to get in touch with you, that's what they'll do. Okay, so it doesn't matter what light bulb is in there. Let's see what happens. Okay, so it's, what time is it? Let me see. Let me get a light on. Let me see. It's 4 minutes after midnight. That's all from me for now.